Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from Megyn Kelly and it's titled Conjoined Twins Gets Married. You guys, I'm super excited for this. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
Do you know who the Hensel twins are?
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yes.
We're going there. Yeah. We're going there. So they are conjoined twins. And it's very rare for conjoined twins to make it in, like to live. But these two have. They're 34 years old. Wow. They are America's most famous conjoined twins, says the Daily Mail. Abby and Brittany Hensel. They actually had their own reality show.
Wow.
They're from Minnesota. And they, or one, just got married, which is so confusing. How does it work?
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you a graphic of what body parts they share. They have two distinct heads, two distinct hearts, two esophaguses, two gallbladders, two stomachs, 3 kidneys.
What?
But then things merge. They have 1 large intestine, 2 stomachs, but only 1 large intestine and 1 small intestine, 1 pelvis, 2 legs, of course, 1 bladder, but like basically from the intestines down, they look like a single person, like just one person. And they also say that Brittany, who's the left twin, cannot feel anything on the right side of the body. And Abigail, the right twin, can't feel anything on the left side of the body.
Wow.
For a task such as replying to emails, they use the keyboard and respond as one. And there are other examples of some of the things they do together from their show. I'll give you an example. This is how they drive, SOT 7.
I think we're good drivers, but we have 2 licenses, and when we got our driver's license, we each had to take the test. We both passed. Abby is control of the gas and the brakes, and then we both steer, obviously, and then I'm in charge of the clicker for the blinker. So.
Wow.
Oh my God. The challenges these girls have faced. Okay, this is how they type on the computer, SOT 9.
But when we type, we say what we're gonna say out loud, like we speak it, and then we type it. And if like we have different opinions on something, we'll be like, Abby says this and Brittany says that.
Wow.
Oh my Lord.
This is tough.
Okay, here is after they got a job as math specialist teachers, SOT 10.
Hey, teachers! So we got a job, which is really exciting. We are 4th and 5th grade math specialists, so we'll have 2 classes of math. It's part-time, which is nice, so we'll be kind of transitioning into the teaching world.
There's so much stuff. This is actually. Do we really need this stuff?
Probably. So there's a lot of stuff you need when you're a teacher, obviously. We didn't really know what we were going to need, or like get, or need, or whatever, but we just went just to at least get started. We have 2 contracts, and but we're only part-time, so obviously we don't get full salary, but what they're doing is just splitting it in 2 and giving me half and Brittany half. So right now that's good.
That is absolutely fascinating how they both jump in with an at the exact same time when the other one is speaking. I mean, it really is almost like, 2 different versions of the same person. And they literally are. Well, now they're in the news, and obviously they've put themselves out publicly. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about them, but they've put themselves out there, and one of them got married. And of course, that's let everybody ask, what does that mean? Like, how can one of them get married? Abby is the one who's the right twin, and we're showing a video of them dancing at their wedding. As the first dance, Abby got married, and I guess the sister Brittany, who's on the left, isn't married, but not to put too fine a point on it, but they do share everything down south in Rio, but it's unclear who feels what happens down there and what happens to the other one. Like the one here on the outside, Abby is the one who's married. The one on the inside of that shot is not married. What happens with the other? Like everyone's got to go along with it when they consummate the marriage and all that. Yes. I'm so confused.
Why are you guys as confused as Megyn Kelly? When something like this happens, people have questions. A lot of people will want to know, how does it work? Because you can't tell me that when Abby and her husband are being intimate, Brittany is supposed to be doing something else. I'm trying to understand how all of these dynamics work, but I don't even know what to make of it. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below, and let's continue watching.
I am amazed. I've never heard of these young women before. Have you heard of these women?
My take is that it's the only acceptable use of they, them.
Yes.
This
correct.
is the appropriate use of it. Yeah. This makes sense. It's not hurting my brain to use they, them pronouns in this instance. I can make sense of it. It is accurate. It is appropriate. I wonder if they're mad that the gender people took their pronouns.
Yeah. Well, I am whenever I'm a member of a group. I feel like my pronoun has been stolen. I can't believe, I can't help but think, MK, looking at them, I'm like, we got people bitching that they're, they've got the disorder where you pull out your hair. Shut up, and take a look at the Hensel twins, because they seem happy. They actually seem pretty delightful. I mean, talk about life's challenges.
Yeah, so the name didn't ring a bell right away, but I have known about them for years. They're younger than I am, but I remember reading about them as a kid, probably in People magazine or something, because they're a medical miracle that they have survived. But I think they're an emotional miracle, that their resilience is so clear. These young women are enjoying life, seemingly. Obviously, they've done everything together for the entirety of that life. So I'm sure them navigating whatever the arrangements are is something that, frankly, they have had a lot of practice at. And to watch them make a life in the way that they have is kind of amazing. Yeah. And we had a whole discourse on Twitter 2 weeks ago about how actually getting DoorDash was necessary for people because they have too much anxiety to microwave a dinner or go shopping. And I was like, guys, we are really teetering on the edge here. And I would advise that those folks look to these twins for some inspiration, because they have whole jobs and meal making and getting married under control.
Well, then think about it, because you got people out there they stared at me because I'm different, or I'm other. I'm a minority in a majority white classroom, whatever it is. You want to talk about getting stared at? These two are not hibernating at home. They got a job teaching in a school. They're out there driving. There's no way that literally everybody in the grocery store is not staring at them. We showed the video of them doing their shopping. They get used to it. You deal with it. You get past adversity, and this is about as challenging as an adversity as I've ever seen. I want to know more about the husband. How do you fall in love only with the one? Does the other one know to be quiet when the bonding's happening? You kind of try to fade into the distance. When they have their first kiss, are you like, I can see you? What is her role?
Yeah.
Yeah. My husband was like, that's one way to find your way into a threesome.
It's true.
By the way, I should note there's a viral post going around that proclaims to be an explanation of their sex life, which is not real. So just if you guys have seen that, an FYI.
Well, wait, is it because the Daily Mail has a whole write-up on it in which they consult?
It's not real.
No, the Northwestern University person?
No, there might be some medical speculation within experts, but I think the one that allegedly came from them.
Oh, okay. I trust the Daily Mail. Daily Mail consults with Northwestern University's Feinberg School of Medicine and the professor of clinical medicine, medical humanities, and bioethics, Alice Drager, who says they share one set of genitals, that they would both feel any touching down there. Whether both would experience the big O at the same time, we don't know. And do they experience it? Like, do they both have sensation? They have separate brains, but this shared reproductive situation. So who knows? Draeger, from her studies, assumes conjoined twins like these likely have less sex than average people, you think? Not just because finding a partner is harder. We know you don't need a degree from Northwestern, but because they may not need romantic partners as much as everyone else because they are literally attached to a soulmate. Think about that.
The funniest reaction was all the women being like, they can find a husband and I can't. That was like the best reaction on all of social media. Is like, they can find someone and I can't find a good man out there.
It's a good point. I don't know. I wish them the best. It's extremely rare to have conjoined twins survive. Usually,
just imagine
they
never
would have
being
passed
alone.
long ago.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible to me.
Wow, you guys, what are your thoughts on this video? These twins are really having fun in life, and Abby and Brittany are obviously very lucky because they are living through life seamlessly and they are hitting every milestones in life. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. There are so much questions to be asked, but their life is nothing short of a miracle. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.